Hello everyone and welcome to Saturday. I'm not super excited about the fact that we have to go out today because it is the Saturday before Christmas, but based on the stores that we're going to, it shouldn't be awful. First we're going to grab a bite to eat, and then we need to find a new one of these. What do you call these? Kitchen faucet sprayers things? So recently the water pressure has decreased in our kitchen sink. And that was weird. We're like, why is the water pressure down at the kitchen sink? Because it wasn't like a household thing. We went into the other bathrooms and stuff, and the water pressure seemed fine. So we took this thing off, and it'd be really hard to show you, but in the top where the water comes from, it goes into these four tiny little holes before it comes out to the sprayer. And two of the holes were like plugged up by, do we even know?
I don't know what it was.
Little tiny brown specks.
It looked like coffee grains.
Yeah, they did. They look like coffee grounds. So we decided that we'd clean this thing up, and then halfway through we were like, let's just get a new one because it was kind of icky inside.
And I cleaned it with vinegar, but
yeah, it would be. I mean, these things can't be more than just a few bucks. So we decided, all right, we'll just get a new one because we've had this one for 2 years. So we need to find one of those today.
Maybe even longer. Maybe it was the one from the old apartment.
Possible, yeah. We may have had that for like 6 years and not even know it. So we're going to do that. And we're also going to pick up some stuff so Mal can start making holiday cookies. Found the little bugger. I think it's actually the exact same one. They've got some other options, but like...
Look at this option.
The crap is that? It looks like a spaceship. I don't think we need a spaceship. I think we just need to be able to use our sink. Probably can't tell because the fact I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt, but it's a little cool today, and it's the perfect day for some soup. I didn't even know that we could get soup as a side.
I do it all the time.
But I thought you were just like adding it on.
I don't get fries. That's what's a meal combo.
Oh. Yeah, well, it was a good idea because it's warming me up. I don't know what an arbinator is, but based solely on the name, I know we've fallen far in the eyes of God. Check it out! It works! And as a bonus, not only did it fix the problem of the flow of the water, but also the head of this thing like moves like crazy because we didn't even realize that the one that we had was so stiff. This new one is like, it's like a disco ball or something. We also picked up the stuff that Mal needs to make cookies. She's not going to be working on all of them today, but some of them?
I got the dough mixed for the one I'm doing today.
Okay.
And so I got to use my stand mixer for the first time.
Did we ever talk about that stand mixer?
I don't know. It was used. The neighbors were getting rid of it for free. And I was like, yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Well, your parents were like, yeah, she'll take it.
Yeah, and we figured out that it works fine.
Yeah, it works.
It's not the nicest one, but...
It probably needs to be taken apart and greased.
Yeah, but it was free, man.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to argue with free.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Now, these are beautiful.
Thank you.
Now ordered a special cookie cutter that was like 3D printed. And took a while to get here. But it finally got here, and she's been using it to make some special Pokeball cookies. They're cool.
They turned out good.
Is there any I can like eat test?
This one.
I call it testing, but
I think this cookie cutter came from Calvin and Bic last year. And
oh, really?
Yeah.
And finally get a chance to utilize it.
They're a little hard. Is that one hard? Because I had a candy cane. Yeah, that one got a little burnt.
A little burnt, but it's good.
I mean, they're not all. Some of them are.
Good.
I mean, they're gonna be better once they get icing.
Yeah, they will have icing.
But for right now they're good. I like them. Anyway, you enjoying your stool?
Here, when I was baking, I got to use a stand mixer. Did I tell the story earlier?
I don't think so.
And I was like, I had bought new sugar and new flour because I was almost out. And I like dumped them in my containers because I keep them in a container. And I would bring it, just throw it away. And every time I walked by, Sagan wanted to sniff it. And I was like, well, he's not going to lick paper, So I would let him sniff it. And one time I forgot. And I got to where you're standing and he was meowing at me. He was so upset. He had his little nose shoved out like he was trying to sniff it.
He said that wasn't part of the agreement. I get to sniff the things. Little cute cat. Anyway, there was no game night tonight. Obviously, people are traveling for the holidays. We chatted briefly a little bit with Chaz, Jeff, and Thomas, but didn't record anything. And also, I wanted to stay focused on what I was doing. But it won't matter, because in a week, everyone will be here physically, and if we want to record stuff, we can just, like, do it in the living room, which is better anyway. It provides new levels of comedy from being in person. Anyway, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's be back tomorrow, shall we?